Hey everybody, up here at the overlook for the Tehachapi Loop. The Friends of Tehachapi Depot were able to put together the funding to build this overlook. It overlooks the loop over there. And they just recently started construction on this. I heard about it last week. I knew they were going to build it, and if they hope to have it done by September, it certainly looks like that's going to happen. But anyway, as you can see, they're moving right along, so without getting in the way, let's go take a look at this part of it. All right, the historical markers used to sit right next to the road here, kind of put people in a hazardous position to read the memorial, watch trains go by in the loop, which is right over their shoulders of these workmen here. And you can see that they've moved the markers out onto the platform. The platform will extend out there and have railing around it, keep people from falling off the edge. But anyway, they're moving right along. And they're moving right along with this. And the Friends of the Tehachapi Depot was able to actually put the funding together for this during the COVID lockdown. While the museum was closed, they were able to raise a couple $100,000. And they had a lot of the contractors donate material, time, and labor to this. It's coming right along. All right. All right, well, came back up here. This is exactly why they built this thing. Get us out of the road, as you can see. Could be quite hazardous standing right next to the road looking at the old monuments, but brought Jennifer with me. She didn't have to work today. Met Eric Thiessen, his wife Tricia, up here, and had some breakfast at Keene Cafe. Come up here and check on the progress on the new Tehachapi Overlook. Looks like they've got quite a bit done on it. The signs on the fences over there about the new building of it. So let's check it out, see what they've got done. Get a little closer view of these signs they have up here. Little plug for the Tehachapi Depot Museum and artist's conception of what the overlook will look like when it's finished. And they've made quite a bit of progress on it in a pretty short time. They haven't worked on it. They didn't work on it last week, I understand. I don't think they're going to work on it this week. It's not a project that has to be completed in any hurry. And they'll do some work around the outside, get rid of tripping hazards and stuff. But you can see the railing on the roadside's up. They've got both of the plaques up where you can see them. And they're going to build some railing on the outside so people don't fall off the edge of it. But as you can see, it does give you a very nice view of the loop. And most of you have seen footage from the loop, from me and from other people. It's pretty commonplace to shoot video. But the overlook will provide some safety away from the road and still provide nice views. All right, well, we were up here yesterday for the last segment, and as you can see, they have paved the curb and the area in front of it and installed, god dang, there's as many cars up here today as there are trains. Ooh, it's sticky. But they did this, installed the drain. None of this was here yesterday. This stuff was all here. Water control, erosion control. I don't know what those things are called. Got a train going around the loop right now. And the end of him over there. There's another one down at Woodford. I see stopped. It is hot in Tehachapi. I left the actual town about an hour ago. and it was 100 degrees. Here at the loop right now, it's a 102. But anyway, I'm not sure what the plan is for out here. Maybe plant grass, I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll come up here next time we get a chance and catch what they got done then. All right, well, it doesn't really look much different than the last little segment I did. There's one of the dedication plaque and the historic plaque. I'm not going to get into the whole history of the loop. I have another piece called A Little History of the Loop, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. But anyway, gonna hang out a little bit, see if we catch train, finish this up. All right, well, we got one coming up. You can see him going through Woodford down there. Last week, the end of last week, I had a subscriber send me a message and ask if this place was on fire. I pull it up on the live train cam, and sure enough, it was nighttime. There was a fire, but it was right over there. And it went up the hill that way a little bit, but it's my understanding that the fire department got here pretty quickly, and it is also my understanding that that fire was started by idiots with fireworks. If you're out here screwing around with fireworks, if you're anywhere screwing around with illegal fireworks, stop being an idiot. It's not cool. There's nothing cool about catching things on fire. That's how the original Tehachapi Depot Museum was lost. BNSF. He's working hard. Not struggling, but he's working hard. Ready to cross over his train right there. See the little building down there? That's the control cabin for the signal cabin for the control point at Waylon. Go to my Trains at Control Points playlist. Let's find a video that I shot from down in the hole at the face of the tunnel there at the east portal of Tunnel 9. Blowing his horn for the crossing for the entrance to the Loop Ranch, which is right down there. around the curve there. He's on the #1 track, so he will be going through Tunnel 10. I'm still kind of surprised that they haven't put any railing around this. Maybe they're going to. I don't know if this is completely finished. I got an email from the Tehachapi Depot Museum that said that this is complete. So I don't know. But as I stated in the earlier segment, these two monuments and plaques used to sit right there next to the road. Kind of kept the public in danger. I think this one here says, in front of you is the world famous Tehachapi Loop. They need to redo that and say, to the right of you. I'm just kidding. Be nice if they'd put some wood chips or something out here. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Nice day. It's been really hot. This is July 27th, 26th, something like that. And yesterday it was 94 degrees. That was the first time since June 18th that we've had a day in Bakersfield under 100 degrees, and it's supposed to be backed up to 104 today. But up here at the Loop right now, it's pretty nice. It's breezy. Feels really good. I was going to ride the bike up, but I was afraid it was going to get hot, and I didn't know how long I was going to have to wait for a train. All right, there you see the end of the train disappearing behind the hill. But this overlook will put the public and people who stop here to check this out of harm's way. Parking is still a little limited, and there's plenty. You can probably get 8 or 10 cars in there, I guess. There's usually not that awful many people. But you don't have to stand next to the road to watch trains anymore, and that's a good thing. All right, first video from the brand new Tehachapi Loop Overlook. You'll have to come up and check it out. Get yourself out of the road, watch yourself a train. All right. Well, that'll conclude the adventure of the construction and completion of the Tehachapi Loop Overlook. I'd like to thank the friends of the Tehachapi Depot first and foremost, because they're the ones that fired this project up and were able to see it through to its completion. And there aren't a lot of places that can make that claim these days. I'd also like to thank the Kern County Public Works Department and Zach Scrivener's office, and Laurel Lynn Wyatt particularly from Zach's office for the county's dealing with this, the public road thing, and the county will be doing the maintenance and any repairs on the curbing and everything except the structure itself. I'd like to thank Dal Bunn of the Loop Ranch for providing all the fill dirt. That's not as cheap as you might think it is. And I'd also like to thank the Lehigh West Cement Plant for providing the cement, Ramirez Mobile Mix for doing the concrete work, Griffith Construction for giving the Friends of the Tehachapi Depot a great deal on the construction work. They had to do the erosion control and put everything together up here. They did a really good job. I'd like to thank John and Virginia Thompson, South Street Digital, and everyone who donated anything to this, from $1 to the thousands of dollars that some people put up for this. And again, the Friends of Tehachapi Depot was able to undertake this whole project, get it all financed during COVID. I know I mentioned that before. When everything was shut down, they were still able to raise that money. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little trip through the construction of the overlook and a train going around it, for the first time on my channel anyway. And keep shooting me the ideas, leave in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.